playing career might have reached a conclusion following his most recent playoff unraveling.
I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's not done yet though. I ain't gonna lie. He's gonna keep going for a little.
The final cry for help. The last super team. Accepting his inability to win a championship under the parameters that virtually every other all-time great.
I ain't even mention my boy Pow.
LeBron decided to take his talents to South Beach.
In this fall, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
What's going on, y'all? Today we got the last super team, the LeBron James documentary event.
Winning the ultimate goal in any sport. The final destination for any team. With immortality, the prize for completing this journey and reaching the pinnacle of success in the sport.
Facts.
Throughout NBA history, championship teams have been built in many ways. By the draft, by developing talent, through free agency, and in some rare instances, through collusion, sheer desperation, and begging. But with LeBron James speculating that his playing career might have reached a conclusion following his most recent playoff unraveling.
I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's not done yet though. I ain't gonna lie. He's gonna keep going for a little.
The final cry for help. The last super team. And LeBron James started stockpiling meaningless media-bestowed awards at a young age, winning the first of back-to-back league MVPs in the 2009 and 2010 seasons at just the age of 24. To go along with those MVPs was the best record in the NBA, as the Cavaliers won 66 and 61 games in consecutive years. Despite the individual accolades and team success in the regular season, the chosen one was unable to reach the promised land in either of those years, ultimately unable to beat the Magic in 2009 and the Celtics in 2010. After watching Kobe Bryant prevail in the finals against both of those teams with one other fringe all-star, the inescapable reality settled in for LeBron. Accepting his inability to win a championship under the parameters that virtually every other all-time great.
I ain't even mention my boy Pow.
LeBron decided to take his talents to South Beach.
In this fall, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Where
these clips, man. You love these clips.
Overall player Dwayne Wade and perennial all-star Chris Bosh. Wade was first-team All-NBA and finished top 5 in MVP voting the 2 seasons prior. Bosh, meanwhile, with career averages of 20 points and 9 rebounds per game at the time, was coming off of 5 consecutive All-Star appearances. This super team was so incomparably stacked, the then ringless king fell.
Oh my God, here he go with this.
8 championships.
Not 5, not 6.
There you go.
After getting
he was not that stacked, my boy. If they was that stacked, they would have. I mean, they would have won every time.
Pack his talents up from South Beach and return home to
all
Cleveland.
It took was Bron playing bad, and so you know, just like that.
Responsibility to fulfill his destiny and deliver Cleveland with a championship. Either that, or he was salivating at the prospect of pairing with then ascending 21-year-old Kyrie Irving. Irving was coming off of back-to-back All-Star appearances and had career averages in his first 3 seasons at that point of 21 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. But it would be utilizing Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick in that draft, that would take this from a good old-fashioned team-up and turn it into
Andrew Wiggins was the #1 pick.
Team. The Cavaliers.
He was faking bust before he started going to the Warriors.
Love, who was in his 6th season at that time, had made the All-Star team 3 times, had career averages of 19 points and 12 rebounds per game, and was freshly coming off of a year where he became the first player ever to that point in post-merger modern NBA history to average 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists in an NBA season. He was also top 3 that year in many advanced metrics, such as PER, value over replacement, and finished 2nd in box plus minus behind only league MVP Kevin Durant. This team was so super, they would blaze through the completely non-competitive garbage can conference they played in, running up a record in the 2015, 16, and 17 NBA.
You say it wasn't completely garbage. I mean, it was a weaker East. We could all agree on that. But calling them completely garbage is the same thing as disrespecting the older players. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Show some respect. You gotta show some respect. Come on, my boy. Come on.
Alas, LeBron would get stomped out in 3 of his 4 finals in Cleveland, since some other team had the audacity to build a competing super team in the West. James would
Now he's just talking buffoonery. That's buffoonery. A competing super team, that is known to be the most unfair and you know what I'm saying, best super team ever. Word. Only reason why Bron them won is because Draymond got suspended before they keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
All too familiar for him broom treatment in the 2018 finals, sweeping his ass right to LA, where he would build super team number 3 in the 2021-2022 season, resulting in one of the biggest failures in all of sports history. Although, not according to LeBron, it wasn't.
Not a failure, it's not like
a team that had 5 Hall of Famers to start the season, that was an overwhelming preseason favorite to win the conference, not only failed to make the playoffs, they didn't even qualify for the play-in tournament, and were nearly 20 games under 500 on the season.
Not a failure, it's not like
Easy to see how
you're not gonna tell the whole story though, man. You're not gonna tell the whole story, man. You're not gonna tell the whole story. You know, Bron and AD, they was a low budget. You know, they wasn't playing all those games. Didn't they get injured that season in my bucket?
The playoff run, where the Lakers were in one-possession games late in the 4th quarter of every game in the series, with the eventual champion Denver Nuggets. LeBron obviously needs more help.
But I'm just going to tell you, Kyrie Irving is a possibility.
And while it remains to be seen if LeBron will actually end up suiting up next season yet or not, one thing we can certainly count on is him on the nearest street corner soliciting.
Who else you want to play with? In today's game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's just showing props to your peers, man. He's a great player, you know. I mean, if y'all enjoyed, click the last reaction. Share the video on your social media platforms. It'll help your boy out. Like the video, comment, subscribe. And I'm out of there, man. I'm out of there.